Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Greg Glover in for David Carroll.
And I'm Cindy Sexton. Chattanooga police arrested a 16-year-old boy who they say killed a 15-year-old girl. This happened October 28th on Chamberlain Avenue. The teen is charged with reckless homicide and unlawful possession of a firearm. He was taken to the Hamilton County Juvenile Detention Center. Now, studies show guns are the leading cause of death for children and teens across the country. In Tennessee, surpassing car accidents 2 years ago.
To find out more information on child firearm deaths in our area, Cornelia Nicholson spoke with a local police sergeant and a gun control activist. And she's here in the studio with this story. Cornelia.
Greg, Cindy, firearm-related deaths in children are on the rise. Now, that's according to the 2023 Tennessee Child Fatality Annual Report. Tennessee's 2021 firearm death rate in children is 36% higher than the national average. The study shows 93% of those deaths were preventable.
Gun Violence Archive research shows so far this year, more than 1,400 children and teens have been killed by firearms, and more than 4,000 have been injured by guns.
But unfortunately, the sad and tragic truth is that this is now the leading cause of death for our children here in Tennessee and the United States.
Dr. Kelsey Gastineau, a volunteer with Moms Demand Action and an assistant professor at Vanderbilt, breaks down the statistics of child gun deaths.
We know that 60% of firearm deaths in children are due to homicide, around 30% of them are due to suicide, and then 3 to 5% of them are due to unintentional injuries.
Dr. Gastineau says the vast majority of unintentional shooting injuries and deaths are preventable.
Because this is happening so frequently, we are seeing firearm injuries really increase. We've actually seen an increase in deaths up by 50% in the last 2 years. This is something that we can all do something about, gun owners and non-gun owners.
According to Everytown for Gun Safety Research, Chattanooga is the second highest city in the nation for gun thefts from cars. Sergeant Victor Miller with the Chattanooga Police Department says parents should practice gun safety by locking and securing their firearms.
Think about where children can reach, where children like to get into drawers and things like that. So even though you may have your gun in a nightstand or something, if it is still not secured beyond that, a child could still get into the drawer and use that weapon accidentally.
But we know we can't always have control of the environments that our kids are in. So it's important to have very clear, concise conversations with kids that if they see a firearm, that they don't touch it, they walk away and they tell an adult.
Dr. Gastineau says this Saturday is National Injury Prevention Day, and they're encouraging everyone to learn more at injuryfree.org and wear your green on Saturday. Cindy, Greg.